Mayor De Blasio, what brings you to an event like this?
This is about building a true global movement.
Yeah.
We saw it a week ago on climate change, people all over the world marching for change. That's what's going to actually create the kind of momentum we need. It's not always going to be politicians, to say the least. It has to be a global movement. And now we see it here with this festival, people feeling deeply the need to act to eradicate poverty. So this is a watershed week. I really believe it's a watershed week in global history. We've got to build on it from here. But there's something very exciting that's been happening in New York City this week.
And one of the big pillars of this concert is education.
Yes.
What do you tell young women who are looking at using their profile to try to make a difference? How do you tell them to do it right without being dilettantish? You've been something of a model of that. You've really gone out on a limb on a whole slew of issues.
I tell them to be themselves, and there's nothing more important than education. You have to start early and continue it throughout your life. Education is not a one-off. It's not about a class, a course. It's not about one school. It's about constantly learning, and we have to be focused on that and remember that it's all about the children.
Amen.
And Cuomo made a surprise trip to Afghanistan. What do you make of that?
Look, I think it's a moment where everyone's really concerned about security, and I think that epitomizes him being on top of the situation and connecting with our armed forces. It's been a sobering week, let's face it, for New York City. We had a real scare this week. It's something we live with, but we're going to be prepared.
All right, thank you both of you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy the evening.
Always.